Okay, we're gonna talk about the GBA. So, back in God, this is when I was 9 years old. I just turned 9 years old. I think this is around February 2009, 2003. My brother had his Game Boy Advance. He was the same one. This is the one. This one used to be my cousin's, but I needed the upgrade. I saw him play Sonic Battle on his, and I was like, "Oh, Sonic's on the Game Boy." So, what I thought would be cool is get me one, because this is right when 2003 was the year. Also, the Game Boy Color was discontinued. No one was making games for it, and the console itself was being discontinued. And I got mine. Mine came from Game Rush. It's a Hollywood video game store. It's a game store inside Hollywood Video chain, and the one up in Beachmont. There's one up here. There was one up here in Beachmont, and there's a story about that too. That location did not do well because it was dying quick. Because there was next right near a Blockbuster down the road, like that far, probably like a mile down. And plus, after I got my Game Boy Advance, I got a copy of Spyro. Well, after that happened, that Hollywood View actually closed its doors for good. Well, yeah, I already got mine. Mine was a white one, and it had had a Spyro Season of Flame. And then I think the next game I got was actually I got console and the game used, but first new game I got was Mega Man. Found it worked. Then the last game for new games would be it was like an arcade pack. It had some Atari games on it, arcade games from the 70s and early 80s. And Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis was awful. That was my last purchase. I purchased a new game. Next one I went to Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis. I got that $20 at EB Games, which is it closed in 2012. The one I used to go to in the mall. And I got the Atari 3-pack one was like the very last one I got, and I got that at Movie Gallery. Movie Gallery started selling, I guess, leftover inventory of Game Boy Advance games, because Game Boy Advance, time they were selling them, Game Boy Advance was discontinued. They were also selling PSP games too. Well, Game Boy Color would be my first handheld console. This would be the Game Boy Advance would be the last. I actually had a year later. I got it my birthday. My 11th birthday, I got a Game Boy Advance SP. I upgraded to Game Boy Advance SP because the DS came out that year in 2004. Well, the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Advance SP would be my last two independent consoles until I got the DS in 2012, because I decided because I saw Sony's console and I was like, "Oh, that console is cool." So the PSP, when I always wanted this thing. Well, the lack of good quality games made me trade that console, and I got a DS, which I didn't last long. It broke. I got a DS Lite and it broke. What I liked about the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Advance SP is that it was backwards compatible with Game Boy and Game Boy Color. And you can also put it widescreen there too on the Game Boy Advance. But yeah, I'm working on a whole bunch of accessories and all that. But that would be the good games I have. The first Game Boy game I actually had with the Game Boy Color was Game Boy Color was Rugrats in Paris the movie. And my brother it was X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. No, Mutant Academy, that's what it is. Mutant Academy. It was a fighting game. That's my brother's first one. My sister didn't get her Game Boy Color until like I think a year after we did. And hers was I believe hers was Pokemon Fire Red. And Powerpuff Girls. Bad Mojo Jojo. Yes, but yeah, there's like, I had, my cousin got the gold version, she got this, I got the silver one, that's what, well, she had, by the way, she had yellow, I remember I had Pokemon Yellow, my first Pokemon was Pokemon Blue. I had, later on, gotten the gold edition, silver edition, and then I didn't get a Game Boy Color game till, I didn't get a Pokemon game till, like, 2005 when Emerald came out by Leaf Green. I remember my cousin got this one for Christmas in 2004. Yeah, 2004. Yeah. So yeah, this Pokemon Pinball. That's another one I remember playing a lot. My cousin used to play that a lot. He played some of my cousin's games too, but I had a whole bunch of games. The one that's actually a really fun puzzle game. It's new. That was like the funnest one to play on a Game Boy Advance. I used to play that one a lot. That's one I only was addicted to. But Tetris is another one. Tetris, the original Tetris, but Tetris, Pokemon Puzzle was actually was good. It's the sequel to the Pokemon Puzzle on PS4. It was super good. Yeah, she's got Kingdom Hearts in here. And I remember she got this TMT. I remember she got this, and she beat it in one day. She hooked the Game Boy player. Play on the Game Boy player on TV, because I guess her Game Boy there, she couldn't see it well. She had a thing, it has in-flight speakers, but it also has the magnifying glass. I guess that's what piece is missing. And it's had the it would in-flight speakers and all that. She had that, and kind of cool. And it's got one of these handhelds. One of these dead, but yeah, that was my history with Nintendo consoles. I mean, that's what Game Boy Advance, and I joined the console when my Game Boy Advance SP got stolen. I bought another SP shortly after. My white Game Boy Advance, I actually sold it. Ordered it away, getting my friend. But I got a, my sister had this one. And what happened is these silver ones, and this was my first one too, is that these platinum silver ones had a problem with the screen failing. I guess that was a common issue with these platinum silver ones. Screens would fail. You have picture, you have no sound with no picture. Like the screen would completely fail. I think hers completely died. But yeah. The whole system died. But yeah. I mean, that was just fun memories. The Nintendo consoles I had when I was a kid, I had a Super Nintendo. My sister had a GameCube. Later on, had a Wii in 2008. I think Wii was like the last Nintendo console we ever got. I remember that. It was like the last console we got. I bought a GameCube in 2008 at Hollywood Video in Eastgate, which is completely banned because it had a Starbucks next to it, but the Starbucks was still after that Hollywood Video closed. When all Hollywood was closed, that Starbucks was still there, but apparently that Starbucks moved to its own at that little tiny shop here because it's only got two stores. The only thing it had that little was the Hollywood Video and Starbucks, but Starbucks moved to their own building. But, yeah, I did, and this is, because I was watching, and this is why I did this, because I was watching World Nintendo, YouTuber World Nintendo, and I was watching him. I was thinking about it. But, like, parents did, I mean, my dad did have PlayStation 2, we did have PlayStation consoles, we had PlayStation 2, I had a Sega Genesis when I was little, too. The Sega Genesis would be me and my brother's first home console we owned. PlayStation was my dad's, and then we had our consoles, and then I probably had a PlayStation 1 later on too, but didn't last. But yeah, and yeah, I always enjoyed the Game Boy Advance. I had fun memories of the console. It had really fun games to play, and some weird ones too. So yeah.